HOH competition on last night's episode of Big Brother was clearly designed for one person to win, and the fact that they didn't is hilarious. Spoilers ahead for last night's episode of Big Brother as well as live feeds, so if you don't want those spoilers, please keep scrolling. The episode was really stuff we already saw and we already knew. We saw the head of household competition that we already saw play out on live feeds. It was the one where they have a stick and they're holding something up. It was clearly designed for Keanu based on the fact that they were talking about the medallions being heavy. It was very difficult for them. Clearly, it was Keanu's competition to lose. Now, I don't know if production had already scheduled this comp to be this week at this specific time, and it just so happened that it was a do or die moment for Keanu, or if they moved schedules around and put it this week to try to save Keanu. I don't know. They did this comp last year when there were more people left. They did this during Janky World, and it was won by Leah. Her and Cam went 10 hours. So they clearly thought this comp was going to go for a long time, as they talked about production-wise. It literally only lasted like an hour. Insane. I think Keanu was poised to win this competition, and then he started messing around the same way he did in the wall comp, where he was on one foot, he was going back and forth, and he dropped it. I do think him looking down at that medallion on the ground and saying, "Imagine winning," was very funny, but also I know production was slamming their head against the table and screaming because that was the last thing they wanted to happen. They were hoping Keanu would win so that he could stay safe. If you watch live feeds, you know that Morgan has gone on to win the veto. She's planning to keep the nominations the same, so unless production pulls something sketchy, Keanu should be on his way out the door. Feeds are off right now as of Monday at 4:45 p.m. Eastern. Theoretically, when the feeds come back on this afternoon, the veto ceremony at minimum should have happened, probably the whole eviction if I had to guess, but who knows. Whenever that eviction happens, the result should be Keanu going home. Again, unless production does something sketchy. And I just have to say, Keanu going out on the first full week where Blockbuster doesn't exist just feels correct for the trajectory he's had this season. He's overstayed his time in the house based on competitions, in my opinion. Moving on. As a reminder, the schedule this week for Big Brother not only is sped up in the Big Brother house, but it's going to be a little bit weird for the schedule of episodes. The next episode is Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern again. It's after the Survivor 49 premiere, so a lot of content to watch on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the episode is going to be an hour and a half, and it's going to be back to starting at 8 p.m. And then the premiere of Amazing Race will be on after that at 9:30. It's an entire cast made up of people from Big Brother, so I will be tuning into that. Then the finale of Big Brother 27 is Sunday, starts at 8:30, and we'll get to see the winner crowned. Pretty short time left in the house. This season has kind of gone by much quicker than I imagined, but getting close.